Okay, I know you are so pumped for your program to get out on the streets immediately. You probably have the hottest coaching program on the internet streets, and you're probably just in a rush to get it out there in everybody's hot hands. And I get that feeling because that's exactly what I did when I first got my coaching certification up and running. But you know what? We're going to slow down just a little bit. I'm just as excited to get your program out there, but we're going to work on your irresistible program description. And the reason that that is so important is when I first put my programs out there, I was singing from the rooftops. You want to get coaching from me? It's only going to be X dollars per session. You're only going to be spending 1 hour per week. And I was selling the features of my amazing coaching program, which is not what you want to do. Okay? What you want to do instead is you want to talk about what pretty much everyone will understand about the benefits of what your coaching program can do for them. And more specifically, and this is like the ninja thing, you want to talk about the benefit of having a next conversation with you. So coach, I know. We want to run to the end. We want to run to the part where they're in the victorious pose at the end of your program framework and they've got their amazing transformation. But you've got to earn trust. Coaching is a relationship. So when you're doing your irresistible program transformation, I want you to think of this just like a movie trailer. I want you to think of it like you're hinting at how this movie might unfold, but I want you to focus on the benefit of saying yes to sitting down with you first. So when you sit down and do this irresistible program description, you're definitely going to give some hints to what the overall coaching program is going to look like. But the main thing you're going to do is you're going to focus on what's the benefit of sitting down and having a short conversation with you in the first place. Because, coaching itself, it's a process. It's kind of hard work. When I first started coaching and selling premium coaching, I thought that money was going to be the big thing that everybody said no to. I'm going to give you a huge hint. It's the time. If you're talking to someone who has access to the money, they're qualified to work with you, it's actually the commitment of time. Because somebody who is really interested in having a coach, they're ambitious. They've got so many things on their plate. Just finding an hour to sit down with someone who could change their life is one of the harder decisions you're going to help them to make in the first place. So when you're describing this irresistible coaching program, you want it to be tantalizing. You want it to be sexy. But you don't want to ask them to make too big of a commitment at first. You want them to make the commitment to just the first call, just the first bite. When you go to Costco or somewhere like that and they give you a little sample and then you end up buying the big old box of whatever to bring home, that's the idea. No one signs up for coaching, but people sign up for the outcome of coaching all the time. So when you do this irresistible program description, make sure you're emphasizing all of the beautiful things that are going to happen at the end of all this hard work of the program. I find it super helpful to brainstorm and think about what's that beautiful future look like for someone. And hey, you might even hop into Gigi and ask, what are all the things that would happen as a result of my program framework? Also, what are all the struggles and challenges and pain points that my person is going through right now because they keep deferring on working on this and they're not getting it done, and they're not working with someone like me who's got all of this talent and all of the knowledge, and I keep developing myself all the time that I could really, really help. When you have those things lined out and then you describe sitting down and finally starting to work on this, finally doing an audit together to really progress this thing forward, that hour together or that 45 minutes together, that becomes so tantalizing, so irresistible, they're going to want to sit down for it. Now, what really makes this product description, this program description sing, is when you hint at, kind of like a movie trailer, you hint at that there is this bigger program behind it that could help them really do the work. But they don't have to watch the entire trilogy. You know, like Lord of the Rings, that they had that first movie, it was implied that there was more movies that came out after the first one. But it didn't stop the first movie from being really, really exciting and lots of benefit to watching the first one. You still have the option of whether to watch all the other movies, but you still sell on that first movie and all the benefits of the movie. Think about that time that you finally asked for help, or that time that you finally got directions when you were lost. That's the benefit of that first session, okay? So they wanna know that they're gonna be taken care of. They wanna know that it's going to be a confidential space. They wanna know that this could be the most important meeting that they've had all year as it pertains to achieving their goal. And by the way, if you didn't catch some of that language, you can rewind this video and go back on it, okay? You want to deliver amazing coaching. You might be excited about the hourly rate that you might be charging or things like that, but they're excited about the benefits. They're excited about getting away from the pain points. They're excited about having someone finally care about the thing that you're helping them with in coaching. So one thing that I might do if I was sitting down and writing a description myself is I would start with, what is the end of this? What's my call to action? Book now. Book time with me now. I always start at the end because I always find that a little bit easier. Then I'm going to go into my story. So what is the story of a time that maybe I had to work up the courage to ask for help and get out of being stuck? I'm going to tell that little story. And then I'm going to work on my headline, my hook. How am I going to catch somebody's attention, right? Are you tired of being so stuck in doing all the work yourself? Are you worried you're never going to get there? You're going to be stuck in burnout forever, right? And then tell your quick story about asking for help. And in one quick session, you were able to move past all of that. Don't overthink it. Just get started with it. And you know what? You can take this description, you can pop it into Gigi, and you can ask her to help you make it even better. And then below this video, we've got a link that you can actually work with the mastermind team to take this same description, pop it into the Mastermind Business Hub, and you'll be able to start working on your sales page. And then we'll be able to communicate with the people who would really benefit from your coaching, and they'll be able to start working with you. How exciting is that? Click the link below, and we'll see you in the next video.
Okay, I'm interrupting you here because this is so important. Don't just skip past this. Do the work. Use Gigi. Use her right now. Get in the community and get feedback. That's how you're going to create a program and an offer that people love.